Shabazz unable to connect. They put 140 on the board in their season opener against Brooklyn. And Victor Oladipo feed for Thad Young, the former Timberwolf. Bogdanovich.
You know, I think Indiana did pretty well. Sabonis is a nice player.
Well, and talking to the
Victor
people
Oladipo, see how they fill the lanes. They get out and run, and there's Oladipo again.
Oh, it's on second chance points. They're also fourth in the league in fast break points. Teague for Shabazz.
Jump shots up.
Bogdanovich over Towns. Him when he faces the Pacers. Nice ball movement.
That's two-man pick and roll game, you know, with a corner empty to perfection.
Oh, what about that spin? Long two for Sabonis.
Game, you know, we talk about Bill Walton, but Arvydas Sabonis, tremendous, gifted, creative passer. What a block by Thad Young.
Collison races down the floor for
Ended most games, most nights, but not that night.
Melo was thinking it was going to be his 19th. Sometimes I speculate more about what might have happened if I had stayed in Boston with Paul Pierce and Ray Allen.
Doc Rivers into a pretty good coach, you know?
They all benefited.
Oladipo again.
That was a tough shot. Collison into the corner. Bogdanovich.
They're making it look easy.
As good as the Pacers are shooting it, the Timberwolves are shooting it that poorly. Indiana, their shooting percentage right now in for the Wolves, trying to change things up as the starting unit has not clicked here in the early going and position.
It's what you see when you watch him on video. It's big time. Nice drive to the back.
Let him shoot the threes. He's 1-9, although he had a career high out there last season.
That's why you got to stay down on the pump fake.
Corey Joseph has a ring from his time in San Antonio. Jamal Crawford eventually had to not keep him on board. He signed with Indiana.
There you go. Back in front of Victor Oladipo.
Joseph dumps it back for Leaf.
Commanding a double team in the low post. Minnesota rotates out of it beautifully.
And Joseph drills it in.
Allen, he was the one that was rotating to the swing player, the one in the far corner, which was Corey Joseph.
Timberwolves with the Pacers, but the problem is they got to this hole.
Leaf did a nice job attacking.
Gorgie Chang drills it. Third. Wolves get the offensive board though. Bielitsa deep three. Stevenson goes behind the back. Shot clock down to 3.
Leaf is a nice player,
well,
man.
You know, and I was
about it.
Bielitsa 3 has it.
I love him put it on the deck too. So, I mean, that's what post players have to do in this league now. If you're going to be 6'10" to 7 feet, you got to be able to look at that little finish right there with the left hand.
With his back to the basket. What a pass by Crawford. Wolves forced the turnover. Tyus Jones for Shabazz Muhammad, and the Wolves anticipation by Crawford. He's got Shabazz with him, feeds him, alley-oop, slammed up.
Trying to contend with Victor Oladipo's strength and speed. With Jeff Teague as well, this veteran group.
Oladipo.
This makes it easier for the post defender.
A 5-0 run. Towns, by the way, that foul a minute ago was his second, so cheer that well in Oklahoma City. Was plagued by a few injuries there, but is fitting well in Indiana.
Situation, it just finds Jamal's hands and he's able to do something with it. How about that pass?
It was nice. Finally a mid. Oladipo gives it back for Joseph. Go. Tough rebound by Towns. Towns felt like he took some contact. No whistle. Oladipo quickly the other way. Denied. Bonus to beat. Little Euro step for the floater. No. Gibson, yes.
That's why you run the
same. Towns. That is a tough on top. Towns. Thad Young.
Are you kidding me?
Well, using the left hand effectively there. Fourth lead change of the game, Jamal Crawford. That would be a plus. Shabazz, what a feed is Crawford. Collison, the putback. Wolves in this young season, 28th in the league in terms of bench production. Bogdanovich, 4. Karl-Anthony Towns, the spin on Sabonis.
Really, it was all
Wilder playing, so if you're turning this on and saying, why is Shabazz Muhammad on the floor with the starters to begin this second half? Points on the night after totaling 6 altogether through the first 3 games.
over the top, going to the baseline. He can come out either side. He came out and knocked down that jump shot.
Towns. Bogdanovich pulls up at the free throw line. The only starter who hasn't shot it well for Indiana is Collison. He's 2-7, but he's got 10.
Andrew was the one who picked it up.
That was number 2 on Oladipo, and there's 2 points.
Got his elbow up by the rim on that throwdown. Court 2.
Teague. Wiggins for the rebound.
This is the problem when you get Taj and Shabazz.
Over the shoulder pass by.
Not having Miles Turner is a huge loss for them in this game.
Thinks he's progressing, but he is still in that concussion protocol. Easy to say. Andrew time believing Monte Ellis isn't in the league. He's out of the league right now, waiting on a phone call from somebody. Taj Gibson strong.
But he can give him the veteran minimum. I mean, how would you not want a guy that can get you buckets like him? Thaddeus Young knocks down a bear. Just too much of a shift for her. Sil goes back every year. Sil's had a lot of success and made a lot of money over there. He spaces the floor and moves the ball. They don't have a lot of great players, but they're doing a lot. Yeah.
Bogdanovich has Collison with him, and Teague offers little resistance.
The Bogdanovich layup where he got fouled and there was no call.
That could have had a little bit of influence.
I mean, this psychologically.
Boz underneath, looked like he drew some contact, no whistle. Pacers again off and running. Bogdanovich in.
Huge impact on KG's life. Gone too soon, you're right.
Shabazz off the glass for 3. Not sure if Joseph got a hand on that or not. Joseph runs out after defending enough. Cucamonga. And now Collison right on cue.
Great job by Shabazz to get in there, but they couldn't corral the loose ball.
Can't bank it home. Collison pulls up for 3. That arena, though. It'd be strange not going to the Palace of Auburn Hills. The Elitza.
And this is what you're always afraid of. And it's one of the things when you lose a Jimmy Butler, who is so important to the chemistry.
Percentage overall, 50%, which most nights would be pretty good. The only problem is the Pacers are shooting.
Wow, what a split by Collison. That was tremendous. By shoulder, and they get around you. Just great execution by Darren Collison.
They did trail by 16 in the first half. Came all the way back to be able to take the lead. Led by as many. And some boos coming out here that entered this game on such a high after the big win against Oklahoma City. Crawford. Stevenson feeds Leaf. Bielitsa blocked it from behind. Wow. Timberwolves give it right back, though. Crawford, another 3.
4 with 7:44 to go in the third quarter. They were up 5. 40-18. And like you said, Darren Collison and Victor Oladipo, they kind of set the tone for this team.
That clearly, on paper, the more talented team.
What do I always say about you'll know when you've turned the corner when what happens. It's not do or die, but in order to turn the corner, you got to win games like this.
And the West, we played 5 games in the NBA last year. Spent most of his time in the G League. 45 games with Maine. He was a Joseph out of the corner.
Those Indy guards, they really work on
Indiana on New Year's Eve and then back to Target Center to take on the Lakers on New Year's Day. I'd much rather be trick-or-treating with my son.
Yeah,
but,
I heard that.
But if I had
barbecue's great, but the street, it's only like a block
blocks?
or two. It's like
Yeah.
2 blocks.
Two-thirds of their shots tonight.
Well, the highest field goal percentage ever by a Wolves opponent is just that, 66.7. Or Ike Anaboku. Did I say that right?
On him, it's much easier. They do not get the shot up.